7 years, no one could touch Ritchie Campbell's scoring record in high school basketball here in Western New York.
That's for sure. But besides the sport he still loves, his life spiraled out of control. In this special report, Claudine Ewing shows us how Campbell is making a comeback and putting his life story on the big screen to hopefully serve as a wake-up call to others.
The basketball court is his sanctuary. It gives him purpose. It gives him a reason to plan for the future. He is Ritchie Campbell, one of Buffalo's best high school basketball players ever. But his dribble to a dream ran into foul trouble, drugs, and crime.
Trying to make amends for what I did in my past, so I'm just trying to do the right thing from here on out. That's what I've been doing. This is where I used to always be.
In 2011, we brought you Ritchie Campbell's story. It was jam-packed with emotion.
How can I not do the right thing out here?
After a short jail stay for a weapons conviction, he went to prison for manslaughter for a 1994 shooting that killed a young married mother.
And I'm playing with this gun, and the trigger went off, and it hit this lady, and my world just came crashing on me. I couldn't believe what I was involved in.
He maintains it was an accident.
He pulled the trigger and killed my daughter. You don't accidentally pull no trigger.
I know they're not going to forgive me.
He was released and soon returned to prison for a parole violation. Now he's finally free.
People going to look at you like you just a talker, you know what I mean? It ain't about people, but I didn't want to be looked at as just a talker. I wanted to be someone who's responsible, who's sincere, who's genuine. So I made it, I made a pact with myself that, from here on out, I'm gonna have self-control. I'm gonna do the right thing, and I'm gonna stay on top of Ritchie. I ain't gonna allow nobody, no peer pressure, nothing to take me off of what I'm trying to accomplish out here.
He was a scoring machine. In 4 years, Campbell scored 2,355 points, 62 points in one game, 120 three-point shots in one season, and 285 three-point shots in his career. This year, at age 46, he witnessed a player break his scoring record.
And I was just happy and awed to be here. It was satisfaction for me. I mean, 27 years is a long time.
He's helped coach a charter school's basketball team to a championship. While Campbell's life had foul moves, his story, he hopes, can serve as prevention.
I'm really trying to reach the youth and single parents at homes, these mothers. It's important that we tell this story because, my mother had me at 14 years old, and she was my hero, and I didn't know the trials and tribulations she went through.
Growing up in a Buffalo housing project, reading well below grade level didn't help. It's something he does not want to see happen to kids now.
Don't be like me and do the latter, selling drugs, getting high, trying to ease your pain. No, do the right thing, motivate yourself, especially if you're a talented kid. That could be your ticket. Everybody might not go pro, but that could be your ticket for a better conditions later on in life.
And that's the mission of the documentary, Off the Glass, the Ritchie Campbell story, which will premiere at the North Park Theater on June 2nd. Filmmaker Peter Johnson says it will chronicle Campbell's life from childhood behind bars through today.
The film is a case study. It's a case study about kids that grow up in impoverished conditions and that grow up around substance abuse. Ritchie Campbell is the vehicle that we use to tell that story, but the story has a bigger meaning because there's a Ritchie Campbell in every city.
And it will be shown in Atlanta, Charlotte, and D.C.
If you don't make the right choices and you don't surround yourself with the right people, no matter how talented you aren't going to go anywhere.
After a quick pickup game in Delaware Park, guys were eager to check the one-time scoring leader. And then he had a message.
Because you get a better understanding of what happened to me.
The man who many thought would be an NBA player from Buffalo didn't make it. But that was then. This is now.
If your name was in a dictionary, what would be the definition?
It'll be redemption.
Ritchie Campbell suffered a mild stroke when he was in prison the last time. He admits he thinks about the incident that ended a life and changed his life forever. He plans to enroll in college in January, but more importantly, use his real-life story to help young people steer away from tragedy. We will have information about the movie premiere on our website, WGRZ.com. Claudine Ewing, Channel 2 News. Back to you.
What a profound story, Claudine. Yeah, you can see he is a changed man.
Certainly.
And trying to influence positively others.
And that's what's needed,
forward.
Especially in the inner city. Absolutely.
Got it. Thank you for bringing it to us. Well, quite a bit of inspiration there in that piece.
And it was meaningful, too, to see when Dominic Welsh of Cheektowaga set the all-time scoring, broke Campbell's record.
I
Campbell was
remember.
there. Very, very powerful all the way around.
Yeah, it goes to show how much these men can give back and what they can mean to our community, because they have such great stories and lessons to share with our young people. So love it. Buffalonians doing for